Well, hello, and thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Ciera Payton, and this is my YouTube channel. Now, if you have been here for a while, thank you so much for rocking out with me. I so appreciate you sticking around, checking out all my little videos that I've had on here since I think 2006, maybe? I can't remember. But if you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. Why don't you go ahead and just stop and pause really quick and just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and hit the like button and also hit subscribe. It's not gonna hurt you at all. Please, just go ahead and do it because I made this for you. Now, I created this channel to share a little bit about my background and my lifestyle as an actress, entrepreneur, and educator in hopes to help you along your creative journey and hopefully give you a few little tips and tricks to help you get started in your entertainment career. And so here we go. All right, this video today is all about my very first red carpet experience. You know, I know so many people are curious about what that is, to be on the red carpet, what that means, and so I wanted to take a moment to just talk about it. So my very first red carpet experience was so bonkers and so fun at the same time. So this was, I would say, 2011, I want to say maybe 2012. I probably had my days mixed up, but this was very early on in my career, and a good friend of mine at the time, she was interning for a really, big publicist out here in Los Angeles, and she had, asked her boss at the time, hey, can I pitch my friend Ciera for some of these events that, you have going on? And she was like, absolutely, sure. So little did I know, my friend at the time, she was looking out for me and pitching me for, different red carpet events. So I was RSVP'd for a red carpet event for a movie premiere for a film called Dysfunctional Friends. And so my friend, she hits me up, she's like, oh my gosh, I got you on this red carpet thing. It's gonna be, in 2 days. It's gonna be super duper fun. I hope you can make it. And I was like, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it, Now, I didn't know anything about red carpets or anything like that. I'd never been on one. I've just seen them on TV, like on Entertainment Tonight and all that type of stuff. So I was just like, okay, let me experience this. Let me roll with it. And I don't know what video it's in, but I, talk about how I had like 5 jobs at the time and was just doing my best to just survive. So I didn't have the means or the money at the time to try to get a makeup artist or a stylist or anything like that. I literally dug in my closet. I had bought, a cute little outfit from H&M that I actually had used for one of my headshots. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear this to the premiere. And I also had these green shoes from Zara and a little, kind of gold belt that had a seashell on it that I bought in New Orleans. And so I was like, this is gonna be the thing that I'm gonna wear. So, I get to the red carpet premiere. I actually Ubered there because I didn't know anything about parking and I didn't want to roll up in my car, because I didn't have it like that. And who cares? I mean, I just want to take a moment to just kind of pause right there. Look, I know so much of today's time is about keeping up with the Joneses, and at that time I didn't really care too much about that, but it was my first red carpet experience and I just wanted to kind of come correct and without any, worry about where to park or anything like that, or even like valeting or whatever. I just wanted to show up and have a good time. And so, that's where I was at the time. And even, now, like trying to keep up with the Joneses and all that stuff is just like not really my thing. And it's important for it to not be your thing as well. So anyway, let's continue. So I get to the theater where they were hosting the event, and my friend, she meets me outside and she's like, okay, you're gonna walk the red carpet. And I was like, wait, hold on. Before we do anything, I just want to go run to the restroom and just go check my hair and makeup and make sure that everything looks good. And she was like, what? Like, no one ever does that. You just go straight to the red carpet. And I was like, I don't care. Like, I just want to make sure because I've been in this Uber, I don't know what I look like right now. And so I rushed on over to the bathroom. I looked in the, mirror, make sure my hair and makeup was looking good. And then I, met her out on the end of the red carpet. And it was a very just crazy, overwhelming experience, but in a good way. First, the publicist, my friend, she, steps on the red carpet. She holds a paper up that, has my name and a couple of my credits. And, the photographers and the videographers, they take pictures of it. And the funny thing is, like, they're trying to figure out, you know, how to pronounce your name or whatever. So, you know, you got people yelling out like Ciera, Ciera, like whatever, you know, at you to like try to get you to look at their camera. And I just remember I stepped onto the red carpet and like the lights were going off and people were like yelling at me to, you know, look their way or turn this way or whatever. And I just remember being so crazy nervous. But then at one point I was like, just take a breath, Ciera, and just stand there and just smile and do what you've seen all the other celebrities and people do all these years watching Entertainment Tonight and all the other, you know, celebrity entertainment news. And I just did. And I was, you know, walking by, taking a few steps, doing a little pose here and there, and, you know, doing my thing. And then at the very end is where the paparazzi, you know, different media outlets will be with their microphones and stuff to interview you. And, you know, that was pretty interesting too, because I didn't have anything to do with the movie at all. I just was invited to the premiere. And so, you know, when I get by the media people, they're like, are you in the movie? Are you this? And so those are things that I just was not prepared to answer at all. You know, when they kind of realized that I wasn't involved in a movie or whatever, it was kind of like, okay, move along, kid, you know. But after that, my friend and I, we sat in the theater and just sat back and got to, you know, enjoy the movie, which was so cool and it was funny. And then afterwards, I got to, you know, chat it up with Megan Good. She and I had recently at that time had shot Californication, and I didn't have any scenes with her, but we were, you know, working at the same time and in a makeup trailer. So it was cool to just kind of take a moment to catch up with her and, you know, enjoy the film that she was in. And so, you know, a few little takeaways that I had from that experience was, you know, just going and being there and being myself was just one of the just greatest things that I felt could have happened. You know, like I said, I didn't go and get a stylist or makeup artist or hairstylist or anything like that. I just went as myself. I wore what I wanted to wear and I just felt so great and confident in it. And, you know, looking back, I wouldn't change any of my fashion choices. You know, I had the little lace thing going on, the little green shoes, the gold belt, the, you know, poofy hair and everything. And I owned it. I loved it. And it was awesome, you know, and I loved it. But I would say some things that I did learn from it was, what is a red carpet? You know, what is a red carpet premiere, a movie premiere? What is that? What is press? You know, and so what I ended up learning and what I've learned over the years is that, you know, red carpet events, they're all about the product or the brand or the project that's being promoted. It's an opportunity for not only all the actors and people who are involved to celebrate the work that's happened, but it's an opportunity for them to help promote the film or the project or the brand or whatever, you know, that's being promoted. And what happens is, you know, they set up the red carpet, they have the step and repeat, and the step and repeat, you know, has all of the sponsors or people that are involved in that particular event and have their logos up there. So when the paparazzi are taking pictures, the pictures also reflect all of the people that played a part in allowing that night to happen and allowing that event to happen. You know, red carpet premieres, just special events and stuff like that, are just a great way for, you know, celebrities and talent and people to just not only get out and promote the thing that they're a part of, but to also have an opportunity to promote, you know, different people and different products and brands as well. I mean, one of the cool things about this business and attending events like that, you know, celebrities can wear, you know, an up and coming designer's clothing or jewelry line or lipstick or, I don't know, nail polish or whatever, and it can end up being a talk of the town and end up getting that designer or stylist or whatever, you know, some cool credit and get some, you know, customers flowing to them, which I think is always super cool to just kind of share the wealth, you know, and share the exposure. The other thing that I learned in terms of what red carpet events are is, again, it's just an opportunity to promote project or, you know, work that you're a part of and have people come to that and be able to celebrate it and have a good time. You know, it's really an opportunity to just have a wonderful time and, you know, talk about what you're a part of. And, you know, if you're not a part of that project, it's also a really awesome time to just go out and network and also just see what's out that's new. You know, you get to mingle with people that are a part of that project, and, you know, it's a really, really cool and just awesome time to just get out and, you know, have a really fun experience. And that's what my first red carpet experience was all about, was just getting out and having a fun experience. My friend and I, you know, she and I, we went, we popcorn, we got to chat it up, we got to chat it up with other people, and we just ended up having a really, really awesome time. And I got to get my photograph taken for the very first time on a red carpet, and it was super awesome, and I loved all of it. The last thing that I learned from that experience was just the importance of just being calm and present. I mean, look, you go through those things, if you are a part of the event or a part of the project that's being promoted, you know, people are going to want to take your picture and everything, and it can be very, very overwhelming at times with the yelling and the flashing lights and the hurry up and move. And what I did that night when I was feeling super overwhelmed, just took a breath on the red carpet, just and then just smiled. For me, it really taught me to just be calm and just present and just, you know, be in front of people. But I would say too that when you're not a part of the project and you're just there to show your support, you know, there could be people there that could be like, what are you doing here? We don't know who you are. Like, who are you? What do you do? All those type of things. And they can make you feel really insignificant or, you know, kind of like an outsider, an outcast. And, you know, just what I learned from that, it's just like, don't take that in. Go and have a good time. You're here to show your support, and you know, people can say whatever they want or judge however they want to, and you know, you just can't let it get to you at all. You know, I know, and I've talked with other actors and I've experienced it myself, you know, when you're up there on the red carpet and no one really knows who you are or whatever, yeah, people can be a little mean, they could be a little cruel, you know, the photographers or the videographers, they could make you feel very just like not important. But you know, at the end of the day, that stuff doesn't really matter. You know, you showed up for a reason, and you know, no amount of pictures or photographers or, you know, videographers or whomever can, you know, really take away your joy or take away your shine. And so, you know, that was one of the things that I took from that experience, and just pretty much any, you know, red carpet event that I've been to, just as long as I'm there, whether or not I'm a part of the project or not, as long as I'm there having a good time, like, it's gonna be a great night, you know? So that's just a little bit about my first red carpet experience. And I hope, you know, for you, whether or not you are, you know, looking to attend those type of events, or whether or not you're just curious about what those are like, I hope this video was a little bit helpful in explaining some of that. You know, press, publicity, it's a big game of itself. A lot of times people hire publicists to get them at those type of events, and it can be really pricey to do that, and I'll talk about that in another video. But you know, for the most part, those events are going to always be there. You're going to always have an opportunity to go and experience them. And you know, the big thing is just go there with the intention of having fun. And if it's a project that you're a part of, go there with the intention of, you know, trying to promote it, but have fun while doing it. Anyway, again, I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you found anything helpful, or if you have any questions at all, please leave them below in the comment section. I love reading your comments and having the opportunity to answer any of your questions that you may ask. And so I will be preparing another video real soon, but until then, have a wonderful day and take care, and I will see you at the next video. All right, take care. Bye.